Hello everybody, welcome back to Filament. I just spent 10 minutes poking around this puzzle here to no avail, and so I've scrapped it in lieu of trying to find somewhere I can make progress. So let's go off for a little wander further, shall we? Which floor are we even on is a great question. Anything that I've missed for my collection around here? Bunch of supplies. Doesn't seem like there's any hidden messages on any of these walls. This is where we did constellations, isn't it? Done this. Might be time to go up to that third floor again. We did that. We did that, I think. We've not done this, because this is going up and over us. Okay. Oh. I definitely remember this version of puzzle. I don't remember seeing this room at all. So perhaps we can make some fast progress here. We know where the door is. I'm looking at that grid at the top left corner. So we've come in between... We're coming out to the leftmost one. Then in between these, then outside the entire outside edge. And then in. I've missed something. Hold on. Do I go around the outside edge twice in some fashion? Because there's definitely two lines here, isn't there? If that's the door on the left-hand side of the room, we start in this corner. We go in between the first and second. Is that middle chip bit somewhere in this room to give me visual guidance from somewhere else? I don't think so. I think we have to figure it out. So around the outside edge, it could be around this. After the top three, hook in. And then down around the outside, all the way around the outside edge. You didn't like that. How many other ways could it be done? Is it around the middle piece here? This. And then out to there. And finish with this one? Yeah. I can't focus on the full puzzle, but that's fine. Good progress. Good grief. Okay. How are there lines that appear to cross over one another? Is something I do not immediately understand. So the door's on the left. We are starting here. There is no middle pin. I'm going to come under this, then to the right of this, over that. I do not know. So we come past this. I need to go around the whole outside edge again. That's on the outside edge. And then this is a lap of this? No. Okay, that's going to take some interpretation, isn't it? And I can't rewind while focusing, so I'm sorry about the speedy zipping around. We are anchored beneath the door. That's where we start. I'm in between these and under that. Then to the right of this and over that. I wish I had a cursor to point at where I think I am. So it comes down to the middle. Can I see more of the puzzle from a very deep edge? No, it's a reflection of a 3D piece, isn't it? Oh, but I can see a tiny slither of color from here. Is that helpful? It makes it look like the lines cross over one another, which feels unlikely. But who knows how many versions of this there could be. That's the one. Okay then. Fair enough. Right, door is on the left. These grids look less and less comprehensible in time. But the door is on the left. We are starting... one in, down, over this, and around the bottom corner. Then we have to go up at least to here. And then figure out the rest. If this is over those lines, I can't do this and come underneath. This doesn't feel great. I'm here now. Bottom left corner. Up and over. Nope. Okay, let's reinterpret that. Once again, I really wish I could draw on the floor of the level to kind of translate my thought process into a memory of visualization. So we start by coming in between the top left and the middle. That's a given. Then we go underneath the middle pin. That's a given. And we go underneath the bottom right pin. Then something happens here. I'm not sure why there's like a terminus on the right-hand side. Let's just go investigate this image a bit and see if there's anything else I can see from the edges. Not really. It's a shame. You can see reflections, but it's not the most helpful thing, I don't think. So back to what we know. We know this is our start. think the top right might be the very last thing we do. How are we looping around the middle and the top row and getting back to the bottom? We're going under this, over this. Then around these two. And finishing here. Yeah. I'm not sure where the line between deduction, guesswork, and intuition is here, but I will take the victory nonetheless. That is really low resolution. Oh, it loaded in. Thank you. Okay, so door is on the bottom. And so we've come in here, I think. Come all the way around the outside edge. Or we cut around that to start. God. So we came around the top, around the bottom. Oh God. Came over the top and the top, but it needs to go over the top again. So this piece here has two lines above it in very quick succession. I can't manipulate the camera to give me much in the way of more information, I don't think. But anything else in this room that suggests it would be helpful? Just smears on the walls and broken chips. Okay. So, we have to start in this corner. We know we're going up at least twice, and then it's either under or over. Probably under. I don't think I can do this because it wants me to go back under there. There's also a third line all the way up to the right-hand side. Because I can't do this, which is what that looks like to me. Give me 1 second. Alright, here's what I think I'm working with. I took a screenshot, I moved it into Photopia, I rotated it to match the room, and now I've drawn out the line that I think I'm working with. So we're going to go in, around, hook down, and then do the inside loop. Start doing this first before then going around the outside. So I'm going to drag that off to my other monitor. Then hit resume here. It's going to be nice and seamless. So, under here, over there, around there, under here, over there, and down here to finish. We just have to do a loop all the way around using that last anchor point to get out of the door because the door's on the opposing side. Nice. I will not be afraid to use Photoshop again if I need to. Oh, that leaves some options, doesn't it? How are we going to get that bottom right pillar? Also, the whole thing is rotated 90 degrees just because the developers love to trick you. Alright then, I'm going to go straight into trying to snip this, but then we'll do the solve bit together once I've got the clip ready. Okay, so here is the grid oriented with the door. And we need to hit all of these. So what do we know? We know this is going to come to at least here. We know that's going around the outside, so odds are this isn't going around the inside. What else are we working with here? We come over, under, all the way around. That would be this, this, this. There's like 3 passes around that outside edge. Let's give that a go. All the way out, then this, then up and over, and around the outside edge. Nice. It's simple when you can visualize things more easily.
We spent weeks building the probe. Canary headed up its construction. The Lantern 2, it was called. We were all given a role to ensure its success. Mine was to plan its trajectory and pilot its descent. It felt good to work together on the probe, even if it was Canary overseeing it all. So far, all the information we'd gathered about the planet pointed to it being mostly habitable. It was exciting. We thought we were about to touch down on what could someday be humanity's next colony. Well, as per how we do things here, the probe launch did not go to plan. That's not quite accurate. The launch went fine. It was the landing that left a lot to be desired.
So, I'm just looking at this grid of netting, and below you can see the grid of lines and dots. And when you stand here, they kind of line up. But at the same time, lining them up, although the webbing that's hanging, like this orange stuff that's hanging between the 2 walls, some of the lines are fully fixed and some of them are not. So perhaps it's not so much getting them to overlap like this, although the full web lines and the full painted lines make one route together. So if I hit print screen and then go and rip that a second, we get this image. So I'm not entirely sure where we're starting, but it looks something like this. So I'm going to drag that over again, and then we will see if we can put that in a computer. Does mean I need to find a terminal. There'll be one around here somewhere, right? I assume it doesn't matter which terminal all of these things go into. So start at the bottom. Do all of these in a line. Then do those in a line. Hey! We found another corrupted terminal. Messages. Blank. Why did you decide to leave Earth after spending all of your life there? With all due respect, you're an older man. We don't often encounter people of your age looking to start their careers with the TFC. Vermilion. I spent a long time on Earth and had a great life, but I reached a point where there was nothing left for me there. I've watched the space industry grow from its inception to where it is now, and if there was ever a time to experience beyond Earth, it's now. Okay. Another successfully discovered corrupted file. All good fun. Right, so that line came up here. I can collect this. Oh! Okay, so as much as there are these puzzles to do, which are presumably more of the similar. Yeah, there's more of these, but how could I not go and check out the pin board out to the west now that we have all of the segments to look at it? Obviously, west is relative when you're floating in orbit around space. But here's our pin board. So we've got, from the outside in, it's kind of 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock. From the outside in. So this is 1 o'clock. Then the next one was 4 o'clock. Is that going to bounce around and come back, or is it going to get stuck and I'm going to be here for a while? They do get stuck. They declare that they are wrong, but the top left one looked like it was happy. So really, I want this. You want to be on 8 o'clock, so can I send you around the other way for a second? This was 4 o'clock, which is about there. Am I going to be able to get that one to come back on itself? Okay. This was not happy. You're still not happy? Still not happy. Have I got this wrong? I definitely had it wrong. Okay. So the outer one is 1 o'clock. The middle one is 4 o'clock. Sorry. The outer one is 1 o'clock. The center one is 4 o'clock. The middle one is 8 o'clock. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of this. There you go. Now I can look at it. Don't have to do all that guesswork. I guess I should do the middle one first, because this way I'm not going to accidentally bump all the other ones. Do you reckon that's too... That's probably not close enough. Although, once I hit it, I can send it back to where it came from. And then I can send you back a bit. Like here. Right, the center two are not happy. You go the other way for me. To more like here. Then you go the other way for me. To more like here. And then I can test with this one to see if the middle two are happy. Ah, right, I'm going to go the long way round because I don't want to unlock anything and screw it up. Where is this? Oh. Care to take a nap? Find your way to the cryosleep room. I need you now more than ever. We all do. Jay. There's a person in there. Nothing else in here? Just that? Oh, goodness. If that is a puzzle, that is an unbelievable puzzle. Is it like a perspective trick? Or a secret language or something? I have no idea what to make of that. The rest of this room seems to just exist as one puzzle, because if I stand out here, look. I now currently at the bottom of my screen do not have any pips denoting the existence of puzzles. Oh no, it disappeared. Okay. Any more? For any more? Wheelchair. Did they just never wake up, perhaps? Cryosleep is dangerous. I don't know. Nothing on the inverse. Okay, nothing else in this room then, apart from this mystery, which terrifies me. Can't do anything with like a foreshortening effect. This could be like a signature in cryptid code. And then that might be the basis for figuring out the rest. Although if we look at this last line, it has 6 lines to the right of it. I don't see that whole symbol anywhere else in this whole thing, which might suggest it's something like a Z or an X that isn't being used elsewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 symbols across the bottom line. Yeah, that is a real brain bender. Right, how long have I been going? My capture on the other window is covering things. 28 minutes. Well, let's walk back over so I know where to kick off next time, because we have more of these hidden route puzzles to do in this terminal. But we will pick that up next time. For now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.